That's what happens when 25 minutes later you finally go on. It's Monday. Monday. Cue the music. $85 degrees, 55% humidity. Might as well turn on the expensive computer that isn't paid for yet. So I can at least see the chat. I can't see the chat. Enter the password. This is a case of the Mondays, unlike any case of the Mondays you've seen before. Because I've I don't have an explanation. It's just different, okay? See, it shows up on here along with my bald spot. All you wonderful people. Can you actually hear me? Now, do you see, like, on the screen, right about there, on that part of the screen, not the screen, but the computer screen that you're seeing there, there's chat rolling up the side. Oh, if I could line up my finger right there. And it should show up on my little screen that I'm looking at too, but it's not. It used to. And I could interact with the chat while I walk around, but Jake has more hair than my hubby. You better believe it, kid. Is it just as gray? Yeah, it shows it on yours. It shows it on broadcasting. Like, I'll put this. How about for a real trip? We'll just, like, set this. I'm on a mission to figure out how this stuff works. Yeah. If I could film the screen that's actually showing on my camera, on my phone, which I can't because that's where the camera is. Peeling? Did I say peeling? I don't know. Alright. Case of the Mondays. My name is Jake and I'm your host. It's definitely a Monday. Oh yeah. Look at this. A fuzzy microphone. Do you guys know if Katie's in the chat or not? She said she was going to. She bang on the door. I gotta show you guys so much stuff. So much stuff. I took PTO, paid time off. I'd like to say I had a vacation or a staycation. It was neither one. It was paid time off. I got paid by a big corporation to work at home on my own stuff. Basically, what it comes down to. And I thought that I'd be able to do a lot more. Like I piled so much on my plate. I'm like, yeah, Jake, you can do this and this and this and that and this and this and that. And when you pile so much on your plate, it becomes hard to appreciate the fact that you did what you did. Your accomplishments are very small compared to what you want. It's like being hungry, right? You ever been so hungry? Never go grocery shopping when you're hungry, right? Right. Go grocery shopping when you're hungry, and what's going to happen? You'll be like, it all looks good. And they bring it home, and I can't make a single meal out of all this crap. It's all snacks and munchies. So the same thing with time off. What I'm saying is sometimes I feel like a complete failure. But if eyes are wide open, I might understand that I'm not. Here's our 75. And lots of cool fishies in here. I got some awesome swordtails that I'll never make again unless they make their own babies, because the mama finally died. Some angelfish. That is an offspring from a different pair that are down there. I've got gourami. I want to say we've got gourami. One gourami left. Zebra Daniels up the wazoo. One single cat, Corey. Pictus catfish in the numerals of 2. But amazing plants growing in this tank. Thank you, Nick. And I'm not asking for you guys to tell me that I'm not a failure. It's just, sometimes you just feel that way, like, because it's Monday. I had a week off from work. Today, I went to work. It's Monday. 9 days. So Saturday, Sunday, and a Saturday and Sunday, that's 4. And then your 5-day week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 plus 5, ladies and gentlemen, always equals 9. 9 days off. We got a lot done outside. I had something special planned for you guys. And when it didn't happen due to crazy rain, and if things were waterproof, I would have brought you out in the rain. I wish Katie was here. Thank you, Jeff. That's what I needed. Do you want to see what I got after this last week? Rebuilding our greenhouse, putting frame up, doing all of it, and Katie actually did so much more. Look at that hair. Is it raining out? No, hell no. It's sunshine with everything dripping out here. That's what it is. Can I move this around so I can show you guys? Look at that. We have a shade cloth over the pond now. I did so much, we did pond work together. And this was going to be our new set for the Case of the Mondays during the week. Right here. A couple chairs and a table. Oh, there's a stick on there now. Excuse me. This is like the 4th or 5th year that these goldfish had been moved in and out. From inside to outside, back to this stock tank that we've been... It is so full because it looks sunny now. There's so much rain dripping off of leaves because it was pouring here. Look how full. I mean, the water is right to the ridge of the 700-gallon stock tank. Excuse me if I have to burp, but I do once in a while. So, that's what you get for watching a burp. The greenhouse on Sunday, we finally got the cover on. Oh, it's starting to rain again. I swear Wisconsin is like a frozen tundra and then also a rainforest. This junk here, that's from the old one. But look, the cover's back on. Let's go in here before it rains too much. Is that a Katie? She's taking something inside. She needs to come and help me. I love you. She gave me the I love you hand sign. It's a mess, but Katie was able to do some planting. So look in here, we have this massive I-beam made out of LVL in 2x4, stretching from this side all the way across. And then we put like a barn style truss system in the middle. I mean, this thing is not coming down from snow. We finally got our tomatoes. It's the last day of June. Get our tomatoes grown. You can laugh at it now. I'll see you in a couple months. Got some string lattice. Started. Planted those. We got some peppers going. This is all going to change. It's what we were always running out here, but I want to make new planted beds. Kitty put some seeds in here and just like kind of threw the labels on top because she had to do what she could do while River was sleeping. Or no, she wasn't sleeping. River came out here with her grandma and Kitty got that much done. I gotta get the solar power back going on out here. But we have the cover up and it's reinforced like never before. We have to order our fan yet to go into this frame. We ran by solar power and thermostat so that we can keep these side windows that they include in the cover closed, because this screen material is kind of cool, but after a couple years you can tear through it with your finger. It like gets bad. We'll seal up those windows, put a vent in the door. We're working on it. I just wanted you guys to see that we finally have a greenhouse again. It is back up thanks to our great friends, to you guys. You guys helped so much to be able to get a new frame and cover for this. And without the help of my cousin to help me with building the reinforcements, we never would have had our greenhouse back. It used to be a 2-year dream that crashed. It's different this time. You see these 2 bars? The original kit came with 1 bar each. But we had left over, so I put 1 on each side, all up and down. And in this corner here used to only be this piece to the corner. There was 1 there, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the other end. But since I was able to save some of the other frame, I was able to put another piece there. And in the middle piece, instead of deciding what side you wanted it on the middle, I put 2. So we went from 3 to 6 on each side. That adds reinforcement. This 4x4 wood, 2x4s, 2x6s, homemade barn style trusses. It's going to take a lot more to take this thing down. A lot of work yet to do out here. We cleaned up a lot. It doesn't look like it maybe to you guys because you didn't see how horrible it was in here. So we have a lot more organization to do. But we got some plans going. Hopefully by next year, it's going to be even better. So I was able to get that done this last week. And able to get our pond going in the shade cloth. I had to set these posts in cement. I got video footage of that. If I can find the time, I'll actually put it out there for you guys to see. I'm going to try my best, guys. I just don't seem to have the time to do what I want to do anymore. Well, I apologize. I hope I never let any of you guys down. No, that's not because I'm lazy. We only get 24 hours in the day. My salvia is growing quite nicely, along with my coleaces. So many great things. But I have to tell you something. It's very private. I must go to the bathroom. So you can stare at these two pieces of clay, and I'll be right back. Gotta clear my throat. Alright. So let's relax for a little bit, shall we? Let's turn on the fans. So I got some air moving around or something. And take a look at the chat. I have it on top chat. I wish I knew how to mute it. I know there's a button I can hit. So many people in here. I didn't think that you guys would have lost hope after me not coming on until 25 after. We've been on for 25 minutes now. That's some of the stuff I wanted to show you guys. we took the goldfish out of the 210. And that right now has no fish in it at all. In fact, the air stone, or the air disc, is detached. So here is an empty airline tube end bubbling in there. Dang it. I'm sorry, guys, for the disgusting noises. So, going to get the water out of there and put our cichlids in there. Katie cichlids. It sounds funny. Katie cichlids? I had no intention of that. Not to be associated with the Australian super channel Katie cichlids. We're going to put Katie cichlids in there. The goldfish are now split up between the 55-gallon and the outside pond. 55 gallons got our goldfish, our fancier, prettier ones. You're not going to see a great shot because look at all this crap everywhere. Is that a bottle of Prime? Is that an O'Reilly bucket? Is that a rechargeable USB fan? I mean, what do you got going on in here? Come on, man. I mean, this is the chaos that I cause myself. Because I can never stop working and never stop playing. Anyways, those fish are over there. This water's bad. It's going to be pulled out and used for vegetables out in the greenhouse. I'm going to get it refilled. We're going to put the cichlids that are in that 40 breeder right there. Plus, there's a couple of parrots, blood parrots in this pond right there. We're going to put those in there as well. We're going to see what happens. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So what do you think about this chaos of, like, room? I mean, there's... Maybe, I don't know. Are we going to talk about the Fish Fam cookout finally? That's good. Jeff put the link up there, and that was one of my goals tonight. If you, watching the stream, want to meet Katie and me and River, or if you just want to meet Katie and River, that's fine too. I understand. But if you want to meet us in person, hang out, shake hands, give hugs, you're going to have to come to the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout at Foxy and Brian's. Foxy and Peplin. Peplin Creek Aquatics, Foxy's Fishes, Roxanne and Brian are our great, great friends. They're great friends of ours. I love them so much. Even though we haven't known them entirely super long, a year, they're fantastic people. We were at last year's, which was the first one. This is the second year of this. And it's going to be bigger and better than before. But understand that this is a Wisconsin Fish Fam cookout, camp out. You come, you can bring food if you want, or just come as you are. You can stay at a hotel in a nearby big city. Well, big city to us, because we're in Wisconsin. You can stay in a hotel in Schofield, Wausau area, fly in the CWA airport, which is in their backyard. You can Drive if you want. If you have a way to camp, a camper or a tent would do just fine. Katie and I and River are going to do a big tent. We're the official videographers of this event. We are going to be there come hell or high water. If we're not going to be there, then you know something serious is wrong. So if you want to meet us, you want to come have a great time Wisconsin style, I suggest you be there. A lot of you folks make bigger trips to the Clash, to events like Aquashella, big, huge events. But this, my people, is where we go, when it's just us. And it's going to be awesome. I wish I knew the lineup of the people that are going to be there, but I can tell you for sure that Jeff Kane is going to be there. I can tell you for sure, since they're the hosts, that Brian from Peplin Creek Aquatics will be there. Roxanne from Foxy's Fishes is going to be there. I can tell you for a fact. Should I tell people for a fact? I'd like to. There's an online sign up if you want to go, and I think people are putting the links out there now. Jeff Kane has put it probably 1,000,000 times. Make sure you fill that out. And it may seem like what did Ed call it? A HEPA It's not. We understand that people have allergies to foods, and here in Wisconsin, when we have a potluck cookout type thing, everyone brings foods, we try to be careful of that. Some people are allergic to crap, and they don't want to eat it. And you can still bring it, just make sure you label and let people know, hey, yeah, if you're allergic to that, don't eat that. Bring some food, but most importantly, bring your ass to the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout. It's going to be awesome. If you have never been in this area, or you live in some urbanite area where you don't know what it's like to have a good old-fashioned backcountry outside cookout with friends and family, this is your chance. And not only that, is that you will know people, and you will meet people that will accept you with loving arms. They will. I know we will. I'm willing to hug just about anybody, but please go there if you can. It's in the beginning of August. Details are in that link. Mods, keep on pumping that link out there. And we're going to overwhelm Roxanne and Brian this time. Not that they're not overwhelmed already, because they're getting married this year. Oh, so much on their plate. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. It's going to be fine. Do you know that, who says that? You don't have to wear shoes. That's a good point, Sarah. You really don't. I'm not going to bring it up now. I'm almost going to. There's something that I'd like to talk to you and Brian about this cookout some other time. Personal message. We're really, really excited to take River on her first trip and be at a camping trip. It's going to be awesome. We're excited to come guns a-blazing. I mean it, guys. Like, we're going to be on rolling from the time we pull in there. Not every second of everything is going to be recorded, but pretty damn close. So just be prepared. If we come rolling up, we're going to be on camera, and we're not going to ask permission first. We're going to be sticking mics in people's faces and talking. And if you don't want it on film, you can tell us afterwards. But just be prepared that we're going to be slightly obnoxious. Well, I'll speak for myself. I'll be slightly obnoxious. Katie will probably keep me in check. Probably. It's going to be fun. I am so excited for it. Sketty Nona is going to be on film more than ever in her life. Be like the woman behind the name. You know her all as Sketty Nona. It's going to be fun, though. I heard that Whip's going to be there. This is just rumors. I can't confirm. Only Foxy and Brian can confirm because they're the holders of the list. Holders? They're the keepers of the list. But a little birdie told me that Whip will be there, or is trying to be there. Ed? Have you guys met Ed? I've never met Ed. Chattanooga Ed. Bare Bottom Bratton. Mr. Wisconsin, is he even in here tonight? Where are you, Branton? Branton. Not in here. Lush and Salty Aquariums. I haven't heard anything about him coming, but I wouldn't be surprised. And he lives in Chicago. We're going to be in like somewhat north central Wisconsin. You can drive that in like 6 hours. Could you imagine if Stefan from Lush and Salty Aquariums was there? Could you imagine that? Think about it in your mind. Meeting Stefan. That's a little bit of pressure on you, man. Just to maybe consider it. I'm not going to throw misinformation out there and say that he'll be there. But I think that if enough people bother him about it and put the peer pressure on him, he might just come. It might be a possibility. Because he's that close. Could you imagine what this could become? Amazing time. Not just of advertising and some kind of a rented out venue. This is like real down home family thing. Camping and cookout. Fire, s'mores, laughter, stories. People bring their own food. You don't have to pay diddly for it. You just have to show up. And you have to be cool. In your own mind, anyways. I can't wait. Brantum? I think I just made up a new name for him. Brantum. Branton's here. As far as I know, he's definitely showing up. And, gosh, who else? There's so many other people. Do we post the link enough times in the chat? You moderators want to just kind of spam the chat with the link real quick? Each of you that have a wrench, if you have the link to the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout for the signing up for it, each of you should put it up there at least twice. So it just kind of floods through there. 2 times in a row. Foxy says you can bring cheesecake, Mike. Mike from Flatbed Aquatics is definitely going to be there. That's his plan. That's amazing. Why am I so excited about it? Because, you know, I just want to... Once a year, a person should at least get out of their house, go somewhere different. And we don't get to go to a lot of different fish events. Like I mentioned before, the Aquashellas, the Quad City Swap that we wanted to go to, and we weren't able to meet people that we have met online here is an amazing experience, because you grow so close to them and then you see them in person and you make that real human connection. It's something special, man. And I tell you what, if you get a chance to actually go to Foxy and Peplin's place and see their fish and see them and experience them in person, of how great people they are, there's nothing like that. Now when it comes to being online, we can do this streaming thing all day long, 7 days a week, and it won't compare to it. And Katie and I, since we haven't been able to go to these other things, we're pushing hard to get everyone to come. Come over there, come to Wisconsin, to just chill and relax for a weekend. If you can. And if not, I guarantee that we're going to be live streaming. We're going to make a ton of videos, and you guys are going to be able to see it that way. But like I said, it's not going to compare to the real thing. I'm right in the Mississippi near Trempealeau County. That's south. I know Trempealeau. Like Foxy says, the airport is 2,000 feet away. And there are plenty of people here that will pick you up from the airport. That's for sure. There's one thing I needed to bring up. It just got to my mind now. Katie wanted me to make sure that I brought up the fact that we mailed out stickers finally last week to something like 99% of our members, because there was a couple that I forgot to tell her their addresses. So that, and we ran out of thank you cards to mail them in. We mailed out a whole handful of stickers to our members. I'd like to bring up our members if I can. I'll give it a try. Like I said before, our greenhouse, we wouldn't have been able to rebuild that if it wasn't for our members and the people that gave money in super chats and whatnot. That was amazing. I know that they thought that if they gave the money for that we'd be able to rebuild it in time in order to go to Quad City Swap. It just wasn't going to happen that way. But we still took that money and used it for its intended purposes, because we are not missing the cookout this year. And blow over our house. We'll just live with Brian and Roxanne for a while. Okay, what was I doing? I was looking up members. See all members. See the members. I'm going to download the list because sometimes it's crazy to just scroll through there. How many members at this point? 23. We have 23 members right now. That's awesome. You guys are just amazing. As of right now, our membership list is 23 strong, starting with Peplin Creek Aquatics, Foxy's Fishes, Autarky Homestead, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, Lush and Salty Aquariums, Redneck Aquatics, Stan Pittman. Garage Aquatics 2023, Ron, Renee Hettinger, which, by the way, a big shout out to Renee and my cousin Matt for helping us coming over here. Matt helped me doing the framing. Matt and Renee Hettinger was here. Our channel member was here. It sounds like I'm making it extra special. We've known each other for a long time. It is special. Not only friend, family, channel member, Renee Hettinger was here to help us put our greenhouse cover on. And I just wanted to give a moment to say thank you, Renee. Thank you very much. Jody P, Dee Dee's Fin Den, which, by the way, Dee Dee, if you're watching, you know how I always say Dee Dee's Fish Den? And I always try to correct myself because I screwed it up. I realized when I was putting the stamps on the envelope for the membership stickers, which you're getting one, Katie wrote Dee Dee's Fish Den. I'm like, isn't that Fin Den? And I was like, she'll understand. Sorry, Dee Dee. Bear Bottom Brenton, Mr. Tundra, Rods Aquatics, Overly Overstocked Oscars, June. Thank you for being a member. Flatbed Aquatics, Eric Y. Rock, Vibes Aquatics, Skipper's Aquariums, Passing Wind, Audra Meyer, First Class Fish, and Bwizzle Aquatics. You guys remember Bwizzle, the degenerate pool boy, and all the other things he went by? He has been a member of ours for 9.2 months. I haven't seen him much in chats. I hope he's here tonight. I better double check. But I miss him. We're so thankful for our members. Thank you guys so much for believing on us, and it really helps me to want to keep going and doing this, because there's times that I think that I should give up on a lot of it. It gets hard sometimes to make the time to do the things you want to do for your own dream. Dreams to me sometimes, excuse me, gross, burps. I wanted this to be serious and I burped like that, so. What I was trying to say is that there are times when I feel like I'm being selfish, or I feel guilty. There's other times where I feel anger and jealousy and all these negative feelings about personal goals, dreams, things that you, passions that you want to do and pursue because you enjoy them, because you want to. And it becomes something that you feel guilty about. And maybe you're feeling self-centered because of it, or others are accusing you of being self-centered because you're trying to find time to do those things. And they aren't necessarily things that involve being lazy, but it's something that you enjoy doing that makes you feel fulfilled or whole or complete as a person, as your inner person. There's been times I've felt so guilty about trying to do those things that I've given up many times. And then I go back with that renewed sense of like, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I have people behind me. I think those things are important. And to have people at your side and behind you that support that means so much. But you have to understand that even if nobody supports you and nobody has got your back, that you still have to pursue those things that make you happy. Because you aren't you unless you're happy. You aren't you unless you're doing the things you love. I just, there's times I have a hard time balancing that between the things that you have to do and the things that you love to do. Damn it. You have to do the things you love. I've been choked up over stupid things that probably don't make any sense to anyone but me. Guys that love you. Guys and girls. You've all joined in on this little part of my world of enjoying things, doing stuff that I want to do, geeking out, whatever you want to call it, you know, just stuff I would do if I didn't have to worry about money. It's not like what you do for a living. Oh, I'm a this and that and the other thing. Would you do that if you didn't need money? No, probably not. But all the people that we met doing this YouTube thing, we've all decided to hang out and join in. And it's awesome. That's what friends do. Looking at Brandon's comment. Alright, I gotta get going before I start bawling too much. You guys keep up doing what you're doing. Hanging out. We'll be there. And just trying our best. I don't know what else to say. Bye, guys. See you next Monday.